in Anest and his wife Angela Archuleta say former friend Melody Dunn reneged on a deal to save her home from being seized. Melody is countersuing for damage to the home in question.
Now, you wouldn't lose your home, they would make some money, and you were going to live with Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
So far, right?
Well, except on the amount.
Just how much did they give you?
$2,800.
In what month did they give you the $2,800?
In April.
April of 2013.
Yes.
And you rented the house effective what date?
The beginning of June.
So you had a tenant move in June of 2013?
Yes.
So far, the arrangement is working fine. What did you rent the house for?
$700 a month.
And that would have given you some profit.
Yes.
On your $2,800. Because what you gave was $2,800, is that right?
Yes, for the
Fine.
taxes.
That's what she said, that's what I believe. Well, then something happened, Miss Dunn, and you couldn't follow through with this arrangement. You want to explain to me what happened?
I wanted to make a slight alteration. They would still be able to get the money back from the tenants that we had agreed that they could rent it to, and I was going to move in with them. I talked to the tenants.
No.
Sorry.
Listen to me.
I'm sorry.
Your arrangement was when they gave you the $2,800 that they would be able to rent the apartment for a year. You were going to move in with Kenny. Something happened with you.
Yes.
You want to tell me what happened?
I was assaulted a number of years ago, and I have a traumatic brain injury. I was declared disabled, and in order with SSI, or Social Security, I needed to move back into my home or would be considered too much of an asset, and my benefits
And your disability would cease. So you said to them, in what month? I'm moving back into the house.
It was actually in June.
So in June, you moved back into the house.
I attempted to.
And you did or did not?
But Your Honor, just a moment, I'm trying, because things went really south when I tried to move back into my home. And it became very frightening.
Just a second. Frightening is not the issue, actually. What I want to know is, where were you living in July?
In the house.
Then you owe them $2,800. If you made an arrangement with them that they could rent the house, and they gave you $2,800, and because you could not live with Kenny, because you received disability, because then you would have too much of an asset. You have an asset because you, too, could live with Kenny and rent the house. And then why would you need disability? So the government is not totally stupid. They say you can't have it both ways. You can't have this asset, live with Kenny, right? And we're paying for it. So in order to prevent that from happening, you move back into the house. But you had an agreement with them. They gave you money. And they were going to rent the house and recoup their money.
Your Honor,
what?
I spoke with the tenants, and they were still going to continue to rent from them. They were
Listen to me, that's hearsay. Are they here?
They were too intimidating.
Are they here?
No.
Fine. You owe them $2,800. That's the loan. Now, you have a counterclaim. What's your counterclaim for?
Basically, the damages and things done to my home would actually exceed even $2,800.
Just a second. Listen to me carefully.